Diagnosis of foreign body in airways history is critical sudden coughing and respiratory distress, respiratory exam on neck and chest, bronchoscopy must occur in a respiratory distress and complete obstruction prioritize. Airway management check airways, breathing if closed, begin immediately with the first aid. Don't bother with imaging diagnostics in partial obstruction. Clinical presentations treat all use of accessory muscles called absent breathing sound, initial imaging X-ray neck for upper airway, transfer lower airway also to exclude other diagnostics. X-ray may appear normal depending on lucency of foreign body, or if further down the suspected advanced imaging laryngoscopy or nasal endoscopy upper after failed dislodgement, potentially sounding causal edema, abrasion, blood, bronchoscopy gold standard, or CT chest without contrast lower. DD, trachea, bronch, trauma, tumor, bronchial asthma, spontaneous pneumothorax, pneumonia. The diagnosis of foreign bodies in the airway is a critical condition that requires prompt recognition and management, particularly in pediatric population where it's most common. The condition can lead to partial or complete airway obstruction, presenting a potentially life-threatening emergency. Characteristic symptoms of the physiology symptoms sudden onset of coughing, choking, wheezing, struggle, respiratory distress. There might be a history of witnessed event where the child was eating or played with small objects that the physiology of the foreign body can lodge into the larynx, trachea, bronchi, causing airway obstruction or irritation. The body's natural response is good to cough and expel the foreign object, but if unsuccessful, this can lead to hypoxia, atelectasis, collapse of part of the lung, or pneumonia. Clinical presentation and diagnosis history of onset of respiratory symptoms, especially in the context of eating or playing with small objects. A witness to the event can provide critical information. Physical examination. Signs vary depending on the location of the obstruction. Bilateral wheezing or decreased breath sound may indicate bronchial obstruction, or dark stridor may suggest laryngeal or brachial obstruction. Radiography. Chest X-ray can reveal the foreign body if it's radiopaque. It can also show indirect signs like unilateral hyperinflation, air trapping, or atelectasis. CT scan more sensitive than X-ray, particularly for radio-sensitive object and precise localization, but usually reserved for unclear cases due to higher radiation exposure. Bronchoscopy, the gold standard for both diagnosis and removal of direct visualized delineation, confirm the presence of foreign body and allow for its driver. Treatment, emergency management, Heimlich maneuver in conscious patients, or backflow and chest thrust in infants. If the patient is in respiratory arrest, advanced airway management is required. Definitive treatment, like rigid bronchoscopy under general anesthesia, is preferred method for removing airway foreign bodies. Prognosis, immediate rapid intervention is associated with excellent outcomes. Long-term delayed diagnosis and treatment can lead to complications like pneumonia, bronchiectasis, chronic cough. Differential diagnostic table. Asthma, chronic condition with episodic wheezing, not typically acute onset. Bronchiolitis, a viral illness in infants characterized by wheezing and respiratory distress, gradual onset. Croup, viral illness with stridor, vacuum cough, and hoarseness typically has a gradual onset. Anaphylaxis, acute allergic reaction, often with skin and systemic symptoms not applied to respiratory tract. High point sudden onset of respiratory distress, especially in a child who has eating or playing with small items, should raise suspicion for a foreign body aspiration. The location of the foreign body significantly affects the clinical presentation, ranging from unilateral wheezing to stridor. Chest X-ray is a useful initial diagnostic tool, but bronchoscopy is definitive method for both diagnosis and removing a foreign body. Timely intervention is crucial for a favorable outcome, emphasizing the importance of early recognition and management in suspected cases. Early detection and management of a foreign body in the airway are critical to prevent serious complication and ensure a good prognosis. So let's sum up. Diagnosis of foreign body in airways history is critical sudden coughing and respiratory distress. Expiratory chest X-ray, neck and chest bronchoscopy must to operate. In respiratory distress, incomplete obstruction, prioritize airway management to check airways, spreading it close, begin immediately with First aid, don't bother with imaging and diagnostics. In partial obstruction, clinical presentations, straighter, use of accessory muscles, cup, absent breath sounds, etc. And initial imaging X-ray, neck for upper airway, chest for lower airway are set to exclude other diagnoses. X-ray may appear normal depending on the lucidity of foreign body, or if further down the suspected advanced imaging, laryngoscopy or nasal endoscopy upper after failed dislodgement, potentially surrounding mucosal edema, abrasion, blood, and bronchoscopy gold standard and chest X-ray without contrast lower. Differential diagnosis, tracheal blood trauma, tumor, and bronchial asthma, spontaneous pneumothorax pneumonia, and symptoms on choking, coughing, wheezing, severe respiratory distress, the physiology, lodging, larynx, trachea, bronchial cause airway obstruction or irritation. Clinical presentation and diagnosis first to history, health history and physical examination, radiography, CT scan, bronchoscopy, and treatment, emergency management, handling with many workers' patients, or back blow and chest thrust an infant. Definitive treatment, immediate and long-term asthma, bronchiolitis, croup, anaphylaxis, other onset of respiratory disease, especially in a child who was eating or playing with small items should raise suspicion for foreign body aspiration. The location of foreign body significantly affect the clinical presentation range from unilateral wheezing to stereo. Chest X-ray is useful initial diagnostic tool, but bronchoscopy is definitely method for both diagnosis and removal of the foreign body. Timely intervention is crucial for a favorable outcome, emphasizing the importance of early recognition and management in suspected cases. Early detection and management of a foreign body in airways are critical to prevent severe complications.